You're back? What do you want?
Were you able to present the evidence we gave you to the Prince de Vespe? What did he think?
I have indeed informed him of what was going on. And I have also sent a message to the Emperor himself. He was very impressed by your courage and sends you his thanks for saving our nation from this devious attack. As for the Prince, he was extremely interested in the documents I showed him, especially those regarding Zahid. The Alliance ambassador has been summoned, and Zahid will no doubt be banished in the next few days.
It's another blow for Karnaz. I hope he won't soon forgive her her failure.
I don't think you'll be seeing her anytime soon. The Prince has also assured me that he will send scouts to the other ruins near the borders to make sure that nothing happens there. I've obviously told him about your pivotal role in this matter, for which he is grateful.
We shall leave now, Your Excellency.
Goodbye.
Perfect timing. I've been meaning to talk to you. Alma told me she'd finished translating my mother's logbook. I don't have all the details. Unfortunately, our message was short. But she told me that the reason my mother, Estrella, died in that storm was because she'd lost the will to live. It was after she had to sink a ship on my father's orders, just off the coast, not far from Esquiara.
I'm sorry, Alvida. That must be very difficult to hear.
Yes. It breaks my heart to think that my mother killed herself. But it has strengthened my resolve. I want to understand. I want to know why my father gave such a senseless order. I want to know everything that happened. Knots are not pirates. Our ships are armed, but they're armed to fight back in the event of an attack. There had to be something aboard that ship to justify sinking it. Maybe something dangerous for the Guild. I'd like to go back to Esquiara to try to track down that ship. And I'd like you to come with me.
All right. Let's go back to Esquiara and find out what happened to the wreck.
Thank you. I'm glad you're coming with me. I'm a bit nervous about what I'm going to find out.
I won't bother you any longer.
Don't worry. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
I can hear the clanking of the guards' armor from here. We'd better keep away from them if we want to keep a low profile. I find their appearance unnecessarily frightening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm always happy when customers come back. It's a good sign. Want to look at my goods?
Move along. I don't talk to foreigners.
You're not from around here.
Move along. I don't talk to foreigners.
The weather's nice today, isn't it? Now is not the time. Sorry.
Hello. Do you live in this village?
Yes, I was born here, I grew up here, and as you can see, I'm still here. I'd have a hard time living anywhere else in my age. Why, are you thinking of moving here? A little new blood wouldn't hurt.
Have you heard anything about a shipwreck in the vicinity?
You're gonna need to be more precise, child. Shipwrecks with all our deadly reefs happen all the time.
We're speaking about a ship transporting merchandise along these coasts that must have wrecked a few years ago.
Now that you speak about it, that does ring a bell. The storm without clouds.
The storm without clouds?
It was night time, and we heard thunder several times, so loud that many woke to it. But there wasn't a cloud in the sky. The next day we found the wreckage of a large ship at the bottom of the cliffs. Bodies too, poor folk. And all sorts of debris.
I doubt it was due to a storm.
Really?
We shall leave. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
It looks like a cloth from a banner or a torn flag.
Those are the colors of the Alliance. This ship must have belonged to them. Everything has been pillaged or destroyed. After all this time, it's not surprising.
Pieces of a crate. Impossible to know what was in it. They've been destroyed.
It's been a long time. The elements or the villagers took everything that could have given us answers. This ship must have contained something extremely precious to have merited such an attack. I would have liked to have found a clue telling us what it could be.
Seeing how close the village is, it is very likely that these charming inhabitants might have played the role of vultures.
You are right. It's quite common to recover gifts from the sea. We should go and talk to them.
Oh, you're back. Do you need anything else?
What can you tell us about the wreck just north of the village?
Nothing at all. I've always said I don't know anything about that wreck.
What do you mean? Why do you say you've always said that?
Members of your guild and even local soldiers questioned everyone at the time. I knew nothing about the wreck then, and that's still the case. I don't understand why you've come to talk to me about it now.
My reasons for being interested in that ship are strictly personal. You have nothing to fear. I find it odd that the Nauts were interested in this ship when it wasn't one of ours. What did they want?
I don't know. They didn't say. I had the impression that they weren't investigating the incident, but that they were looking for something. I don't think they found it. For a cargo ship, it wasn't carrying much, and we found almost nothing on the beach.
We will take our leave. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You again? And what else do you want?
What do you know about the wreck that's north of the village?
Not much. It's been there for a long time. Back then, a lot of soldiers, even some Nauts, came poking around.
Poking around? What do you mean?
They go snooping around, asking everyone questions. They were investigating, they said. But it seemed like they were looking for something.
We shall leave now. Thank you for your welcome.
That's it. Goodbye.
Hello? How can I help you? Are you lost?
What do you know about the shipwreck located at the foot of the cliffs, near the village?
A shipwreck, you say? Really? I never noticed that there was one there.
We were told that villagers recovered quite a few things after the shipwreck that took place a few years ago. Did you take anything?
That must have taken place before I settled here. I never heard anyone speak of a shipwreck. So to be sure, I didn't take anything from it.
Goodbye.
This woman is too nervous. And her answers made no sense. She is hiding something from us.
Let's spy on her a little. Our visit spooked her. She might make a mistake and reveal something to us.
Here, we'll have a great vantage point to observe the movements of our suspect. She's coming from the town. We should follow her.
Well, well. I wonder what this cover is holding.
You followed me. But who are you really? Are you one of the Naughts that attacked us? Or are you with the corrupted soldiers of the Alliance?
We are neither one nor the other. Our friend Alvida is a Naut, but she was not involved in this attack.
That is true, I assure you. We wish you no harm.
Forgive me. I was so afraid when you came to find me in the village. And to see you here didn't make things easier.
Well, you seemed far too nervous, and your answers were not making any sense. We decided to watch you, and we were right to do so, it seems.
I was on that ship. I was traveling with my husband. We were headed for the congregation. It was strange. There were armed men aboard. We were told they were there to protect a diplomat, but we never saw anyone. One night, we were attacked by a vessel flying Naut colors. Our ship was sunk. I thought I was dead, but somehow I survived. My husband didn't have as much luck. Shortly after washing ashore, Nauts and soldiers came to interrogate everyone in the village. I had supposed they had come to finish their work, so I hid the documents I had collected after being washed ashore. I was hoping that they would be useful in bringing justice someday, but that was long ago. I lead a peaceful existence here now, and when you came asking questions, I thought it would be better to get rid of all of it once and for all.
I am very sorry. We didn't want to frighten you. I have come here precisely with the goal of shedding light on what happened to your ship. I would like to know why Nauts would have committed such an atrocity that goes against all the codes our guild defends.
Please, take these documents. I have never even read them. Touching them even pains me. I hope they will help you understand.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I find this hard to believe. My father wouldn't order the destruction of a ship transporting a diplomat. Why would he have been working against a chance at peace? My father can be vain, but he's not a warmonger. And to imagine that he brought my mother into this. Now I understand our despair.
Don't you think it's a little early to be accusing your father? There must be factors unknown to us at present.
Perhaps, yes. Even if what these documents spell out seems all too clear. Thank you for accompanying me and your support in this investigation. I couldn't have done it without you. Now I am going to need some time to think all this over.
Do you have a minute? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I've heard my brother is in Peren. As you know, I was banished from Teleme, and my whole family paid the price, especially my brother. I know he's still very angry with me, even after all this time. I'd like to see him again, and I'd like you to come with me if you don't mind. I feel like I'd be brave enough to face him with you by my side. What do you say? I've heard my brother is in Peren. I know he's still... and I'd like you... What do you say?
I'd be happy to come.
Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Let's go, before...
Do you know how we're going to meet that friend you spoke about, Zeren?
I think so. I sent her a message while we were still in Uxantis to tell her that we had arrived. I said that we would return to Alima and that we would most assuredly be in need of her help. When we arrived, I went to the port aviary to see if we had received a message. We had indeed. She apparently has some very important matters to reveal to us that merit secrecy. She's asked to meet us in one of the warehouses near the port. A place, she says, is connected to our current matter at hand.
A warehouse? There must be dozens of them in the port. Did she give us any directions?
She said that it's a warehouse found in the Nort confines, a private warehouse, sometimes used by her husband's followers. It should have their coat of arms on the door, a crowned golden eagle holding swords in its talons on a purple field. A tad gaudy, I know.
See you later.
It's my pleasure. The coat of arms of the Imperialists. The one Zeren spoke about.
This warehouse is most assuredly the one we're looking to find.
What are you doing here? This is Nort territory. You have no business being here.
We've been sent to make some repairs to one of the warehouses.
Well, we weren't warned. But we'll let it slide this time. Go on, get to work.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
We need to take a look around this place. Zeren must be hiding somewhere out of sight of her husband's men. Somewhere discreet.
Why did those idiots have to choose a place this filthy? There you are at last. Fausta, my friend. I'm so happy to see you again. I was so worried. I was informed that you'd been arrested for who knows what reason.
A greatly exaggerated rumor, as you can see.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Zerrin, wife to General Kernaz, a man whose path you've crossed under tragic circumstances, which trouble me greatly. He has always been driven by a thirst for power and glory, but he is a mere man-at-arms, which here means little. However, his successes on the battlefield and the confidence of his men have gone to his head. He has become obsessed with a single dream of late: to become emperor of a country that does not yet exist. A folly that, fortunately, few are prepared to accept, unless he is able to find support amongst the population. This he hopes to do by solving the problem of the native uprisings on Tir Fredi, at the expense of Governor Burhan.
You're starting to frighten me, Zerrin. How do you think he hopes to achieve this goal?
Unfortunately, he doesn't tell me everything. You're going to have to find out for yourself, which is why I've asked you to meet me here. He and his supporters use this warehouse occasionally, so you may find some clues here. Find out what he's up to. Gather evidence, and I'll do everything in my power to help you. I know a representative of Morsinia, someone with influence, and whose politics are diametrically opposed to my husband's imperialist ambitions. I could introduce you, but we'll need solid evidence in order for any action to be taken.
So all we have to do now is search the place?
Yes. I really hope you'll find something. Be quick in any case, because his men could show up at any time, and you don't want to be discovered. Let me know as soon as you have something solid. One last thing. I thought I saw some posters about you. It seems that at least some of you are wanted by the Guard. I shall do my best to have the notice cancelled, but it's going to take some time. Please be careful until then. I must leave you. My absence must not be noticed. Above all, be extremely careful.
These lists are such a bore. Just the sort of document that the Intendants love to keep. But this abbreviation, it's a mystery.
There's nothing strange about this order. It corresponds in every manner to something a general would require for their troops. I have no idea what a general would need with this sort of material. It seems more like something the Alliance's scientists would use. In any event, this has to be what that abbreviation was referring to on the list.
I saw doctors using this kind of equipment during an inoculation. I have no idea what soldiers would use them for.
I think we've seen enough.
Yes, and we've stirred up enough dust for a complete lifetime. That said, please allow me to note that if we want to do something with our discoveries, we are going to need some help. Safia must certainly know all the laboratory rats in the city. She'll have the information we need.
Let's go. Before we're taken in by who knows who.
What a surprise! What are you doing here? You've no business here. This is a private warehouse. It belongs to important people. Are you thieves of some sort? I would highly advise you to drop what you're holding and run for it immediately.
Listen, we're not here to steal anything at all. We're looking for important information. What would you think if we gave you a little something to forget that we were ever here?
Intriguing. Why not? We've been working hard enough for the greedy miser that owns this warehouse, not to mention the trips to the sewers he makes us go on. Move along then. We didn't see you.
Move along there. Only persons in possession of a pass can enter here.
If we want to see for ourselves if what the dockers said was true, I know there are other ways into the sewers than the one we came out of last time. I believe there are some in every neighborhood, but I can't tell you exactly where.
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you can spare a moment.
It's not really the moment. We'll see what we can do later.
Of course. There's no hurry. Come back and see me at a more opportune moment.
We went to meet Zerin in a warehouse that's used by Kernaz's men. She told us to search the place because she also suspects her husband is up to something. We found some scientific equipment.
Do you know what kind of equipment it was?
Retorts, beakers, tools it looked like a doctor might use.
Strange indeed. I'm not sure what use a general would have for all of that, but I know someone who might be able to tell us. I have a friend who works in the science district and knows about everything that's going on in the city. I could let her know you're coming if you like. If not, I'd be happy to go with you.
Thank you. We should speak to her. As we were leaving the warehouse, we ran into a group of dockers who were taking the goods into the sewers.
The sewers? This story is getting stranger by the minute.
That's what we thought too.
The sewers run under the entire city and can be accessed from every district. Maybe it's just a way to move the goods from place to place without anyone knowing. If you want to look into it, be very careful. There are all sorts of dangerous creatures living in the canals, not to mention the criminals who use them for trafficking. It would be much less risky to speak to my friend, Halise.
Bye.
See you.
Fridengar?
You still wish to talk to me despite my confession? I don't know how you could forgive me when I can't forgive myself.
Good boy, Nilan.
Good boy, Korans.
Those quick, noisy footsteps are typical of the guard. I think we'd be better off avoiding them.
Our dockers have been here. Look, they even knocked over a crate.
The trail goes this way.
The body of one of those things living in these sewers. I guess it met its match. These symbols, we Knots use them to find our bearings when we're on land.
There are those little drawings again. Let's keep going, noble companions. We're on the right track.
more of those same symbols. I hope we'll be there soon.
The tracks end here. This is where the dockers leave their cargo.
What the?
Only a fool dares to attack a defense.
Look at this. Thermal baths, no doubt. Alima was built on the ruins of an ancient Astrian city. Just like Peren. Back home, you can see ruins everywhere. Peren wasn't just some backwater. It was the capital.
Look out! Guards! Who's there?
I thought...
Is anybody there?
Believe it. An entire military camp, hidden beneath the city. If Kurnaz wanted to stage a coup, this is exactly how we'd go about it.
Maybe he's plotting something. Who knows? Ugh, I can't do it.
What was that? Is anybody there?
I thought I heard something.
Bit of action. Let's show them what we're made of! Ugh, I can't do it.
So, you're the ones stirring up all the trouble. My men are in need of some serious training if they allowed a puny band of louts, led by a savage, make it this far. And how considerate of you to have come all this way. I understand your impatience to serve science. But enough gossiping. Guards, take them! Our scientists will be happy to have a few new subjects for their experiments.
You think we're just going to give up without a fight?
On your muskets! The enemy is here! Only a fool dares to attack at the best!
Is everyone all right?
Blessed be the enlightened. I was truly convinced we would have to lay down our weapons in the face of so many soldiers.
My dear, we should be leaving these quarters as quickly as possible. I'm not in any mood to confront troops.
There's nobody here. The sound of our fighting must have frightened them. Let's hope they don't come back with reinforcements. The scientists kept copious notes and charts. The lack of empathy they bear towards your people is terrifying. The body of a young man from your homeland. It looks like he died of smallpox. The Alliance knows no moral limits.
May the Earth welcome him. We must stop this horror at all costs. This is just what we needed.
What is this enormous lizard? It looks like they were preparing to dissect it.
They study everything that comes from our island. Creatures and humans alike. And they slaughter them.
A lever. Probably the one that opens the main door.
Search of these ruins. Find me these intruders.
Well, we won't be getting out this way. I guess those guards weren't as stupid as they looked. They realized there were intruders and blocked the exits. I'm sure there are other ways out. Caves like this are full of tunnels and passages.
Sound the alert! To arms! Let's show them what we're made of!
We're missing something to make this work.
that gave them life.
anybody there?
Let's show them what we're made of! We're made of!
Helise, these are the people I told you about. And here's Helise, a logician of Alima, a great mathematician, and longtime friend.
Pleased to meet you. As am I. I'm very happy to meet you. Safia's friends are my friends too. She was my mentor, and I owe everything to her. Please, let me also introduce my associates. Can, one of the city's leading pathologists and anatomists.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Bilgin, one of our most brilliant philosophers.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
But you must have come here for a reason. What can we do for you?
These research documents that we found in the laboratory, none of us understand what they mean, but we need clear proof of what these people are up to.
May I take a look? This is beyond my capacities, even though I do recognize a few formulas. Can, I suppose that you would be far more able to understand what this is all about?
If I could help you, it would be with pleasure. But I'm going to need some time to decode all of this.
We'd better let him work in peace. You should come back later.
I would prefer to wait here if it's all right with you.
Of course. You should make yourself comfortable. It's going to take a little while.
I'm going to use the time to send a message to Zeren and set up a meeting in a few hours. She'll be waiting to hear news of our discoveries.
Excellent idea.
Here are your documents and our explanatory notes. What you've discovered is terrifying.
We thought as much, but what exactly is it?
This research is inhumane. It violates the code of ethics that is the very foundation of medicine. It has only one goal: to spread death.
The scientists behind this research studied a number of contagious diseases in order to selectively infect and eliminate your people. They chose smallpox as the perfect candidate.
Smallpox?
It's a terrible, often fatal disease that causes a high fever and vomiting. Its most recognizable symptom is the rash and blisters it causes to form all over the body.
Oh, that's what killed Shada.
I'm sorry for your friend, and I'm appalled that a project like that could ever have seen the light of day. The disease is so contagious that even fabric that has been in contact with someone who is sick can spread it. Since your people seem to be more sensitive to this disease than us, and you haven't been inoculated against it like we have, you can imagine what will happen.
We must stop this project at all costs. Let's hope Zeren's contact is convinced by this evidence and can help us. Why was Shada the only one of us to die?
You told us you were inoculated. I think the scientists on the ship wanted to see if this method would work on your people as well. You're living proof that it does. Your friend, on the other hand, must not have received the same treatment.
Thank you for helping us understand this research.
I truly hope that you will be able to stop this project from being implemented. It's an abomination.
We'll leave you to your research.
Goodbye. Please feel free to come back anytime you need help.
Let's go to the rendezvous point, where Zeren will be waiting for us.
There you are. I got your message. And I'm glad to see you're safe and sound. My husband's men can be so violent. Were you able to find out what he's plotting? Did you gather evidence we can use to have him arrested?
Yes. Your husband has scientists carrying out experiments on my people under the greatest secrecy. They discovered that we are more susceptible to smallpox than you are. They intend to use it to selectively eliminate us. Their aim is to conquer our island without having to fight.
How awful. Were you able to retrieve any documents that demonstrate this and prove that he's involved?
Yes. We have research documents. Accounts of experiments that were translated, as it were, by some scholars we know.
Excellent. When I received your message, I immediately sent word to one of my contacts, the Morsinian ambassador. He's a level-headed man, well-versed in diplomacy, who will know how to put an end to this madness, I'm sure. Here's a pass that will get you to the embassy in the military district. Go and see him as soon as you can.
Thank you. You aren't coming with us?
I don't want my husband to know that I'm helping you. It's far too risky. One last thing. I pulled some strings, and you're no longer wanted. You should be able to get around town without any trouble. But avoid fighting, especially with the guards. Let me know if you need my help with anything else, and be careful.
Goodbye, Zerrin. And thank you.